Hey there, my fellow ghouls, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult, Episode 14, Spicy Hunting. It might be worth, unless we need the power, turning off the Electro Harvester for now, because the amount of maintenance required to heal them regularly is also a little bit laborious. I'm trying to avoid any extra labor, because we're just down to 2 people. Interestingly, since this released, you now start in this scenario with 3 people rather than 2, because 2 people was just a really slow start, so it's now 3 by default. Just an FYI if you were curious. Don't worry, Barry, you're totally safe. We totally wouldn't slash you to death. Yeah, 2 people's rough. It's a lot of jobs to cover, exactly. Especially if you have a lot of rules, like I do, about conversion and the like. It just makes it so much harder. It's fine. I mean, I'll manage, but yeah. Things are slow. Oh, and Crackhead is one around with Dark Vision, so we're not going to be able to convert him for a bit. So the floor is almost done. And then once the floor is done, I'll build some shelves and get some storage going. And I'll build the shelves out of, like, sandstone. So we have stone shelves. That way I don't have to replace the shelves at any point. I just have to replace the floor once we have more cut stone. I don't know whether ghouls count or not for pawn count, but if I was to guess, I would guess yes, but partially, the way animals do. So it's not 1-for-1. Colonist for ghoul, it's some percentage, but again, just a guess. I don't actually have the data. Let's say that that's enough wood cutting. I probably are going to want more at some point, but yeah, vampires don't need light. You're right. I could turn off all the lights. But I also don't need to save power right now. My batteries are kind of okay. Avaka's actually stone cutting. Ah, brilliant. Well, enhancements is about 2/3 of the way now. Which is... Oh, no, it's a little over half. I was looking at flesh beasts. Alright, Avaka, I'm going to have you haul the Megasloth and the bear, because Jazz is busy. Med emergency. You're in your coma now, aren't you? Well, at least you're not going to try to escape from our prison. Problem is, I think we might be able to live off of just 1 blood bag of art's blood. But that, I guess, is a worry of mine, that we're going to need more blood bags soon. Because, well, some of them have died. A visitor from Alistia. Levin Losfelt, the Night Owl. Ah, well, you arrived at night, so, like, that checks out. Okay, the storage walls are done. Let's go ahead and move that turtle. Tortoise. Can it duplicate prisoners? No. It has to be someone willingly interacting with the obelisk, and prisoners can't do that. You can't issue orders to prisoners in that way. Otherwise, I'd blood bag them. Now, what I could do is I could duplicate Jazz or Valka, but the duplicants are corrupted, I think is worth mentioning. So there's reasons not to do that. Besides, you know. Yeah. Let's just leave it at that. All right. That might be enough for now, given how much we have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear all the storage here, set it to normal, and paste all the settings, and then move everything at once we're done. Maybe there's something to trade. I do like trading with the visitors to just get rid of the junk we don't want. Although there's a lot of junk we don't want in this case. Is the obelisk broken? All obelisks are broken. There's no such thing as like an unbroken obelisk. They're all messed up. Once you're done with that limestone, we'll go back to sandstone. There we go. A pod crash. He's paralyzed? Oh, well, that's... Oh, and you're tiny. What? And you're also a genie. Well, you'll never try to break out of a prison. Oh, Inger's faction. What faction do you belong to? Plunderism? Who's Plunderism? Outlaw Creed? Oh, well, you're permanently hostile. So, I super don't care. Oh no, it was Red Mesa Pact. Wait, that's so confusing? Because you believed in Plunderism, but you were part of Red Mesa Pact? I mean, okay, that's fine. We're hostile with the tribals now. I don't really care about that. But, yeah, that threw me for a loop for sure. You, sir, are gonna be for... harvest. Yeah, it's not like we're trying to make friends. Exactly. So I'm going to reject it. Which is funny, because I had already captured him. Why even ask? Actually, where did that go? That's weird. I don't even see the quest log. How do tribals know that I captured them? Psychic magic. Psychic tribal magic. Obviously. Duh. Like everyone knows that. Just teasing. Okay, let's haul this meat before it rots. Oh, and yeah, they're going to be permanently pissed that I am extracting Himogen from one of their members. Oh, well. They can cry all they want. It's not going to stop me any. Cool. So now we have a new lab, which should stay a little cleaner because it's multiple rooms deep into our home, which should limit the amount of filth that it accumulates. And we got almost half of the shelves for storage, and then we'll be moving things over. Davenport. You have 13 days to live, and the Psycat has grown 17%. Yeah, I think you're a corpse. I don't see that there's a situation where you survive. I am going to go mess with the boomalopes. Most likely setting a forest fire, but I don't want large megafauna like boomalopes to be heavily represented on this map tile because they're just annoying to hunt. So if I kill them and they burn up, they'll go away. Nope, it's 2 now that are coming for us. It's fine. Ghouls can handle it. Nothing like setting your ghouls on fire over and over and over, right? See if I can't put Lord. Oh yeah, I got him out. Okay, you guys are dismissed for now. Good job. And we'll go back to hunting once you're healed up a bit more. So, Hemogen farming Davenport and then stocking the Hemogen packs. Oh, here's another one. From the Broken Empire. Hey, it's not a child this time. It is yet another genie. Wow. Okay, I'm going to make an executive decision here. You are going to lose a lung and then a heart. We need to make room for all of the people that just keep falling from the sky. It's funny, because, you know, I was hoping for genie, but, like, whatever lamp I rubbed, boy, it worked. Because they're coming from everywhere. All genies are going to have, like, level 20 intellectual. That's kind of just a genie thing. Like, these other one's 18. Because they get a +8, and then they have backgrounds that usually are high genie backgrounds. So, that's honestly par for the course. Wow, you almost didn't land in our map tile. You were 1 cell away from not dying. So, congratulations on winning the reverse lottery. And your reward is a eternal life of blood donation. Lucky you. The butchery is not full. So this butchery should allow for human-like corpses. Let's get you moved. Waste not. And you, my little prisoner, is now going to be farmed. So, crackhead. Down to 41%. Man, that's actually not going too bad. Could be worse. Well, we have a prison full of genies. So my need for, like, preventing them from breaking out is gone, which is awesome. The storage room is almost done, or at least the first pass of it, and then we'll just move everything over. The other thing to consider, however, is, like, if we do end up with slaves at any point, we're going to need to isolate our weapons, probably. Because if slaves are around weapons, they get a little uppity and try to break out. Oh, genies, what are your temperature tolerances? Because it is... Yeah, you're going to get heat stroke in there. It's pretty hot right now. Sorry, Jazz, to wake you, but we gotta keep the blood cold. Whoa, 42 to 35 in one talk? Dear Lord. What did you say? Because it was effective. That's probably been all of them. Crackhead honestly loves Jazz, which... no, not anymore. Because he killed a child. Oh no. Oh no. Crocodile tears for that child. First thing I'm going to do with Crackhead, as soon as a new child arrives in our map tile, is to have him kill the child himself. Actually, well, soon he won't care about that because he'll be dehumanized, so, like, it's kind of not an issue. What I should have done is had the ghouls eat the corpses out here. There goes another one. Oh, you're suppressing it. Got it. I wonder if the ghouls like their meals hot. What do you guys think? Probably. I wonder what hot burning boomalip tastes like. Probably like Pop-Tarts when you microwave it a bit too long, or Hot Pockets. You know what I'm talking about? You, like the I haven't eaten them in a long time, but those little like pizza pockets that somehow are like nuclear fusion filled. And you eat them fresh out of the microwave, and you've melted your whole face off. I think you guys probably know what I'm talking about. I'd imagine that's what it tastes like. Like licking a demon core. Okay, we are almost done with the storage. Almost. Just gotta do a little bit more stone cutting for the last few shelves. With 2 more chunks. I kind of wish you could make the ghouls' stomachs bigger, so that you didn't have to feed them as often. I'm also relatively surprised, given what boomlips are made out of and how they die, that the boomlips themselves don't have a higher flammability resistance. Because they're flammable as much as anything else. Also, Lordex, you are very often the last one to put yourself out on fire. You clearly have a desire for a burning passion there. That's right. You can't stop me. It's dad joke hour. Okay, so this looks done. I'm going to copy the settings. They're all linked, paste the settings, and then let's double check them. So, I think these are set correctly. I'm just going to assume it. So I'm going to break down the old ones and move everything over. So, hauling time. Luckily, I think these Harbinger trees are not... Yeah, they don't burn. So it doesn't really matter if I set fires around them or not. Hey, Billy! Thank you for the resub, too! Xenogerman plantations for the ghouls? Yeah, maybe that's possible. I haven't actually explored that. So it's possible to lower their metabolic efficiency or something to that effect. I don't know. We could get into that if it gets voted on. It's very hard to put fires out when your entire colony are vampires. We do have a weakness to the impids now. Because we're just like... Well, I guess we have... Never mind. Impids die real easy when ghouls slash them apart. So, maybe not exactly true. And here is the Great Hall. Trying to get everything into the storage room. No organization to speak of, mind you. That's not what I'm going for. Oh, the tree is eating my corpse. Darn it. I was planning on eating that boomalope. Alright, I'll just have to get a new one. We do have a haulerbot and a builderbot. We just don't... I guess I could enable the haulerbot right now. We just don't have a way to recharge them without creating an immense amount of pollution, so I haven't been using them. If at some point we have a better pollution system, then I'll start using more bots. Oh, robot. Stop trying to steal my boomalope. Alright, and then this general stockpile zone is going to go over here, just because certain things can't be put on shelves, like buildings, uninstalled buildings, so like beds, bedrolls, that kind of thing. So we'll just have a general stockpile here. Leave that off. Alright, I am just about ready to take on a new project. So, have you guys vote? That didn't take as long as I thought it would be, which is good, because I changed some research priorities and made them rush. Oh, crackhead ate human meat. Oh, come on, it was a delicacy. And Sightsealer and Gorehulk are trying to escape. Good luck with that, guys. So here's the thing. If they destroy the door, and obviously the door has really high HP, it does let the other ones out, which is a bit of a problem. So what I find useful in these instances is to, like, go in and rush. And then to open the door and, like, physically let them out. Because if they prop the door open for the others, it becomes a bigger issue. So it's better to just, like, let them out and then deal with it. So the Gorehulk's down. Sightstealer is about to be, I bet. Yep, Sightstealer's down. Done. No problem. You have intercepted a distress signal. A hostile shuttle carrying a single-phage master and 3 thralls is having trouble with its engines. You can use signals to draw it to crash near here. Once the ship is crashed, you can fight the Sanguiphage and his minions. You can capture the master. You can force him to turn one of your cultists into Sanguiphage. So, I don't need that. I am already fully Sanguiphaged. So, yeah, I'm going to pass up on it. There's no need to busy ourselves with things we don't need to do. How good is a ghoul melee? Pretty good, but it also depends on their traits, their biology, their skill. They're still sort of colonists in that regard, meaning that their traits and biology matter when it comes to melee or brawling. So, for instance, Fish Pickles is a Neanderthal. Neanderthals have strong melee damage and robust. Robust means they take less damage. Strong melee damage means they deal 50% more. So between that, Fish Pickles, his melee DPS is going to be higher. So his melee DPS is almost 5. Whereas, like, if you look at Moxie, for instance, melee DPS is going to be lower, 3. As a result of having different traits and the like. So you can make super ghouls. I was actually discussing this on my Discord server, that you could use xenogenetics to try to breed or implant people and then turn them into ghouls, so you end up getting super ghouls that are just very well tailored to be brawlers. You know, ones with probably jogger, strong melee damage, robust, or not jogger, but fast mover. Those would be the important ones. And then giving them, like, fire resistance and things like that would also be helpful. No, we never healed the Sight Stealer? Okay. Sorry, Avalka, I'm going to have to wake you up and have you do it. So, if you haven't voted yet, 1 more minute to vote in this poll. Did that fox eat the rest of that? Okay, we'll go out here for our meal. It's fine. And high priority hauling is now done. We have a storage room. I like the idea that ghouls have their own, like, secret snack stash, where they, like, kill animals out in the wild and then hide their corpses. Summon Flesh Beast is done. I'm going to double back to draw Shamblers, but let's do both Death Rest and Prison. So, build Death Rest and Prison. Works for me. Next, basic anomaly research, up to you. I currently have summoning Shamblers, but if you want to change, that's fine. So, Death Rest facilities, right? Let's maybe... Maybe somewhere around here. Or, you know, the other thing I could do is to bump this wall out, like this, and put Death Rest around here, giving us, like, another buffer wall. I like that idea. Whoa, oh, that was, like, reverse lightning. That was really confusing looking. Yeah, we'll do that. I was going to do Death Rest near the ritual room, but, like, I already have the containment around here, and this ritual room is going to go up, so there's not a lot of space for it, so I'm going to put it down here instead. Just makes it easier. Cargo pods of bison wool. Okie dokie. Interesting. I think I'm going to run out of limestone for this, so I'll switch over. Oh, we are taking a lot of blood. Sorry, little Jack, but you have no choice in the matter. Now, I will say, wooden floored death rest facility feels very not vampire. But these are all things that, like, I will work to fix once I have the labor force to do it. I just don't, to put it bluntly. We have too few people, and if I get hung up on trying to make things look right, I'll be at it forever. So it can't be right, it just has to be easy. I'll call this poll a little early. We're going to stick with summoning shamblers. We're actually pretty close to being done with all the basic. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. So soon we won't really need basic entities unless we want to harvest them for bioferrite, which of course I will want to, or electricity. Valka will need death rest in about 9 days, so it's good that this got done. The other one was to build a prison. The obvious place for a prison would be maybe here, because it's pretty close to the entryway. I don't know if this is going to stay like a kill box area. It probably shouldn't, because it's not. It was never designed for that, and it's not good at that. But yeah, that's something we can do. Oh, Jazz, I'm gonna have to wake you up. Never mind. He's crackhead's being a crackhead right now. So it'll be a minute. So yeah, maybe put the prisoners here in a shared cell. Which of the DLCs do I like most? Ideology, for my storytelling style, is probably the most useful. Ideology doesn't... It's interesting. It doesn't do very much, and it does a lot all at the same time, if you know what I mean. Like, it only adds in some roles and memes and precepts, but it really can... I mean, I would probably be imposing my own rules anyway, ideology or not, but it does introduce sort of more storytelling concepts. And the, I do really like Anomaly, but I do appreciate some of its critiques, which is that, some people are calling it like a glorified event pack. I think it's more than that. I think it allows you to roleplay as like cultists, the same way that Royalty allowed you to roleplay as Royal Shattered Empire, you know, faithful or whatever, subjects. A lone genius is approaching the colony. He wants to talk. Okay. Well, genius, you have a natural healing. Use dark psychic influence to heal someone. The process will stop bleeding, restore blood loss, and can heal significant injuries. However, might have unexpected side effects. Too smart, psychically sensitive, and abrasives. You know, you might be a genius, but like a Valka is a bit more genius than you. And a collection of valuables for advanced components, which I don't need, but okay. So let's have Jazz go talk to Brisson. The strange figure keeps muttering about some scientific breakthrough. All he needs is a laboratory. If you let him stay, he will share his vast knowledge with you. It's hard to tell whether he's insane or a genius or both. He offers use of his healing powers to help you. So we can allow him to stay, send him away, one or the other. What to do with the genius? Stay, send away, or in prison. Two 2.5 minutes to vote on that. Should be enough time. And again, no spoilers. So thank you for not spoiling this if you know what it is. Well, I just realized Crackhead never finished that spiker, did he? Okay, I think the poll is pretty clear. We're gonna let Bristle stay. He might not be a full-time, full-fledged, forever member, but I'm gonna raffle him off anyway. So good luck in the raffle, guys. Subscribers in the chat, anyone active has a chance to win this raffle. So, Mr. Bristle. I think, before we go any further, I'm gonna poke around your insides. No offense, but, like, I want the vampire to check you out. Oh, and Crackhead, you're not long... Oh, and your certainty is 4%? Yeah, convert right now, and then you are going to be released. Okay, Crackhead's back. Where'd your shotgun go? Yeah. I have not yet made better beds. I ought to. Inspection results. Ivalka performed an extensive surgical inspection of Bristle. Bristle is showing early signs of severe condition, which will soon cause severe mental degradation. Ivalka can't yet tell exactly what is causing this, but Bristle will become very ill within the next few days. You have a crumbling mind. Don't worry, I do too. It's called toddler-induced sleep deprivation, and it's a very serious condition. Well, genius. Think yourself out of that one. All right, I'm going to let him do the study that he wants to do. But it will be very nice to have a second set of construction hands, meaning Crackhead. And also the fact that Crackhead is now a full-fledged member, which is going to be useful for additional spectators, for participants, for rituals and the like. So, I am happy about that. What is ideology for him? They revere blood feeders. So his rapport with me is going to be pretty good, I think. Yeah. Yeah. You come to the right place. We happen to be blood feeders. In fact, like most of us, well, okay, half of us now are. Bristle's weapon? Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a charge lance. I don't love charge lances, though, because they don't outrange lancers. So they... I don't know. I find them liminally useful as a result. Hey, Kane, thank you for the resub. And Azure Storm, like 15 minutes ago, I totally missed that. Here, bud. Peanuts for you. So these are going to be death rest facilities. And initially... oh, you know what? I need to research death rest. So I'm going to pivot off of microelectronics to go research death rest. Because that's going to be, like, kind of important to have soon. Oh, it's still super hot. I'm going to leave that in there. I'm just tidying up the like makeshift prison barracks, and then we'll get a real one soon. Oh, Valka, let's hit Jazz with another work drive. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Death Cult, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 21st. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow cultists.